Naxos. What a pleasant surprise.
This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas.
We've been tricked. Only more than a few hundred. This is a surprise.
Silence! We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were eager to join forces.
If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us.
But you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes? You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own.
Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a potter.
And you, Arcadian. What is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
And you?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession? You see, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
Shalom, Israel. I want to first give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings to the elect. It's brother Yatazak from the GMS Dallas camp, and this video will be a continuation of the series, If Yahawah be for you, who can be against you? And we're just going to get straight to it. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 31. What shall we say to these things? If Yahawah be for us, who can be against us? And if you have been watching the series, you'll know that we're just going through a list of men that the Lord was dealing with at a certain point in time in history that was written aforetime for our learning. And we've gone through Yahawah himself, we've gone through Yahawah Shai, we've gone through the Apostle Paul, the elect men of Israel, the first fruits. And today we're going to focus on the 300 men that were with Gideon to take over the Midianites. So let's go straight to the story, and I want to look up a couple of words after we get an understanding of what the story is. Excuse me. Okay, this is Judges chapter 7 verse 1. Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him rose up early and pitched beside the well of Harod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them by the hill of Morah in the valley. And the Lord said unto Gideon, now keep in mind, the scriptures say, if the Most High is with you, who can be against you? In this case, he's with Gideon. And it says, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, mine own hand has saved me. And basically it was a certain number of men that were with Gideon at the time. And the Lord said, it's too many. I need to whittle this number down. And when you equate that to today, you know, you have all these people that are Israelites. They know that they're Israelites. They push that they're Israelites, but it's too many to deliver Esau into our hands. You understand? I want to try to equate this to today, being that these things are written aforetime for our learning. Hopefully, you brothers are edified. It says, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, mine own hand hath saved me. Now therefore, go to, proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let them return and depart early from the Mount Gilead. If you scared, go home. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different than how Yahawah Shai told them dudes to get out the room before he performed the miracle. When they was laughing and giggling and playing, if you're not in a serious spirit or a serious state of mind right now, it ain't no need for you to be around serious-minded people. So if you can't stay mad, if you don't want to be mad all the time, you know what I'm saying, like Baloo say, if you this angry or this and this and that, and like a Kyle Lamar weak ass talking about some, well, I just can't be angry no more and all this. Okay, well, you can go home. Fine. You don't have to fight. You know? And their return of the people 20 and 2,000, and there remained 10,000. 22,000 people left of an announcement being made. Hey, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this, brother. Well, that's fine. The spiritual power of Yahawah is way more than anybody can possibly put a number on or put. You can't measure it. This is verse 4. And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many. Bring them down to the water, and I will try them, and I will try them for thee there. And it shall be that of whom I say unto thee, this shall go with thee. So now at this point, the Lord's just picking motherfuckers out. Oh, no, get him out of here. Nope, he don't look ready. Look at him. He already done peed on himself. Look at this nigga here. This nigga hurt his knees shaking. You know what I'm saying? This clown worried about his job. This clown worried about his woman. This clown just got a piece of new land. Y'all know the examples. And that's how niggas do it, man. When it come down for the get down, you can see who's who. This shall go with thee, and of whomever I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee. The same shall not go. So whoever I point out, you get him out of the crowd. We don't need him to go get this job done. So he brought down the people unto the water, and the Lord said unto Gideon. Now keep in mind, the Lord is speaking to Gideon. He's letting him know what needs to be done to accomplish the job. You know what I'm saying? And Gideon is following instructions. He's not bucking up. He's not giving his opinion. He's not saying how he feels about it. He don't have an alternate route. He's following heavy instruction, man. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna take over this white man through the spirit of Yahawah, the least you can do is get in order. The real men are gonna be in order, man. All this shooting from the hip, ready, fire, aim, nigga ass bullshit. Just go home. Go the fuck home. So he brought down the people unto the water, and the Lord said unto Gideon, every one that lappeth of the water with his tongue as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set wise every one that boweth down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were the 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. Now, when you see a dog lap, I'll try to get some pictures for post-production to give you an example of what it looks like, but a dog lapping, a dog is aware of his surroundings. Even though he's getting the water, just like we get in the water, which is his word, our eyes are still looking around. We can still see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see brothers putting out these videos and these articles and going into the scriptures and breaking these things down. So we're drinking the water, but we're still alert. You know what I'm saying? That's what distinguished the 1/3 from the 2/3 in this story right here. You know what I'm saying? The elect of that time was Gideon and those 300 men, because we were going to take over the Midianites, man. That was a heavy situation when you go into that history, you know. And the number that lapped, and the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water, just not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? You solely focused on the water when there's other shit that you need to be worried about. Yeah, get the water because you can quench your thirst. You know what I'm saying? It can replenish you and all these things. But if you just so heavy into the water and you're not paying attention, you know what I'm saying, you're going to end up being in the damn water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand, and let all the people go every man unto his place. And that's pretty much all I wanted on that. But you see how he whittled that number down? Just like today, you seeing all these jakes fall out, bug out, get kicked out, just leave. You seeing all these different things. You see how the Lord said, if you scared, go home. Niggas just left. You know what I'm saying? When the year 2000 came and that prophecy didn't come to pass, the white man didn't go down, niggas got scared. They just left. You know what I'm saying? Now you seeing all these dudes that get up here and 1 minute they on fire, the next minute they not. Lord say, look, I'm going to point this man out, and if I say he ain't going, then you don't take him. It don't matter how you feel about that brother. It don't matter how cool you thought he was. Either you with the Most High or you against the Most High. And if the Most High is with you, can't nobody be against it. You understand? But using this story, it prompted me to look up a couple of words. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, turn it off. This is how it's gonna happen. Now, let's see, let's get the scripture. I should have went back, but oh well. Alright, Hebrews 4:14. I went to profession. You know what I'm saying? It says Hebrews chapter 4:14. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Hamashiach Yahawah, the son of Yahawah, let us hold fast our profession. Let's see what this word profession is. Let's look up the word profession, because that's what we do here at Great Millstone through the spirit of power, Yahawah Bashem Yahawah.
Strong's G 3671. I'm a Lagia.
Okay, profession. Subjectively, one who professes, whom we profess to be ours. Profession. Confession, one that professes. We profess in the name of Yahawah Bashem Yahawah because that's who we believe in. You know what I'm saying? We worship Yahawah. We worship His Son. That's what the scriptures tell you to do if you of the elect. That's what an elect man would do. Do we know with those men? Yet to be seen, because you have to endure to the end. Hopefully we'll profess that name until the end, so we can be a part of those prophecies that say that those men are going to be crowned. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see if there's more to this word right here. It usually is. You know, go to the etymon.
Strong's G 3670. I'm a Lageo.
Okay. To say the same thing as another. That's key. You know what I'm saying? You got 144,000 men all on one accord, that can get the planet back in order, man. You know what I'm saying? With all this confusion and all this division, and even though you got the 1/3 that's dead set against the 2/3 and it's a battle, though I would say the 2/3 on one accord, they hate Yahawah. They fighting tooth and nail to destroy Yahawah. So if we are in the stead of Yahawah, let's get it. Let's go knuckle up. Make your forehead hard against their forehead, like the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? To not refuse, to promise. You know what I'm saying? The Lord promised that He was gonna give His name and keep His name in the earth, man. And the men that receive that promise, they gonna confess it. They gonna declare it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. To confess, to admit or declare oneself guilty of what one is accused of. You know what I'm saying? We had to admit that we wasn't shit. We had to humble ourselves down and come into this thing and humble ourselves as a child. But you niggas don't think y'all gotta do that. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all them niggas is getting plucked out right now. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that were scared, they already left. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that think they all that and don't want to get in order, they getting plucked out right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening. It say to profess oneself the worshiper of one. You know what I'm saying? To praise, to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to praise Yahawah Bashem Yahawah and glorify that name in a place in a place where His name doesn't exist no more. His name is going to be brought back through the men that He chose to fight for that name. That's why I said, if the Lord be for you, who can be against you? It's going to take a small number to get these people back in order, you know? Alright, that made me want to look up another word, you know what I'm saying? And we ended up looking up the word vocation. When you look up the word vocation, let's go back. Okay, here's the word vocation.
Strong's G 2821. Klesis.
Okay, it says a calling to. A calling. When you go out on the highways and the byways, we calling to the elect. The call is to the elect. The invitation is to the elect. You know what I'm saying? Of the divine invitation to embrace the salvation of the Most High. Majority of these people don't even believe in Yahawah Bashem Yahawah. So how was that invitation extended to them? You know what I'm saying? It's letting you know. Alright, let's go down some more, because it gets a tad bit juicier, Aki. You know what I'm saying? Calling to, a calling, invitation to a feast. You know what I'm saying? It says where in a technical sense, the divine invitation to embrace salvation in the kingdom of Yahawah. It's an invitation, man. That's what I'm saying. If you ever been invited to a party, everybody in the room don't get an invitation. Everybody don't get invited to the party. You know? Which is made through the preaching of the gospel. Getting out there on the highways and the byways, doing these sit downs, doing these live shows. Bro, these live shows are, man, look, the Spirit is working right now, man. This word is being pushed, and it's being pushed by those men that the Lord is with, man. If the Lord is with them, you can't do nothing about it. You can do nothing about it. I said you can't do nothing for the against the words. You can only do something for it. So even all you niggas out there like Sakari and all that old madness that's going down, all you doing is helping whittle down that number. So appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You getting rid of the, I would say you is put in the spirit to get rid of the niggas that we don't got time for. All that childish petty bullshit, the Lord put you in a position to get them niggas out of her. So the water Yahawah, why Yahawah shop for that? You know what I'm saying? But you off the chain too, so you gonna have your own judgment too. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, I don't never end up like you. Scripture say King David prayed to keep the doors of my mouth closed. Make sure what I'm saying is right. And Jake don't be doing that, man. It says God does not repent of the invitation to salvation. That means he ain't gonna take it back. He set those men up to be who they gonna be, and that's what that is. And which he promised their fathers. That's what I'm saying. He promised me. He don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Which was made in heaven by God, on earth by Yahawah Shai. Well, let me read that again, Salakia. It say, which was made in heaven by Yahawah, on ground by Yahawah Shai, being that they was on the same accord to get the job done, man. Is used of one whom God declares worthy of the calling which he has commanded to be given him. That's what I'm saying. The Lord found men worthy to fight for his name. And he said he was going to be with those men. And he was going to be able to bring the whole planet back into righteousness through these men. And if they ain't here, I'm just going to be straight up, man. We screwed. If the men of the Lord are not on the planet right now at this point in time in history with all this stuff that's going on with the so-called white man and all these different algorithms, that's everything is, that pimple is about to pop, man. That pimple is about to pop. So the last thing you want to be is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? It says, is used of one whom the Most High declares worthy of the calling he has commanded to be given him, and therefore fit to obtain blessings promised in the call, which ye have shared. What characteristics have been in your case, as having no regard to learnings, riches, station? You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff matters. All you're going to do is be focused on pushing this word. You know what I'm saying? That's your main concern. You say, use somewhat peculiarly of the condition in which the calling finds one, whether circumcised, uncircumcised, slave, or free man. You know what I'm saying? But whether you, if the Lord, like I said, if the Lord is with you, who can be against you? You know what I'm saying? And I got I got one more scripture, and then I'll go ahead and let you brothers go. This is Daniel chapter 4 and 25. That they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field, and they shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and they shall wet thee with the dew of the heaven. And 7 times shall pass over thee, till thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. And he's about to give the kingdom to the men that he set up from the beginning, the first fruits, the elect of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawah Shai. And with all that, I want to give praises to Yahawah by Hashem Yahawah Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
One 45.